Hello guys, hello. My name is Joe and today I have prepared for you a special trip, a special psychedelic experience. It's going to be Blair Socci's experience on mushrooms. She actually witnessed the second coming of Jesus. I wanted to say something between JJ and Jesus. I was just being in my head a little too much. I was thinking about like sneaking in a couple of like jokes or something like about Jesus and being the Son of God, but I was just too much. Maybe I will cut this part out. But anyway, today's trip is going to be about the second coming of Jesus, the JJ, the Son of God. Okay, so that's what we are going to be talking about today. But before we do that, guys, please make sure to smash that subscribe button. I'm truly grateful for everybody who does so. I'm trying to grow a small little community over here of like-minded people, and I just want to say that I am extremely grateful and I am very thankful to everybody who decides to subscribe to this channel. I love you guys. You make this possible. You make this channel grow, and so I am truly grateful for everybody who smashes that subscribe button. It means a lot to me, guys. Thank you so much. And without further delays, let's go!
This is a story about the time my friend surprised me with an intervention during my first time on mushrooms. I know if you take one look at me, you think, this girl eats shrooms for breakfast. But actually, I don't have a large drug past. So we went to go do shrooms for my best friend Sarah's birthday. We're in this town nobody has ever heard of called New Paltz. It's something out of like a Harry Potter book or, Hocus Pocus, a town like that. Very eerie, but beautiful also. And I go to take the shrooms. I had never taken shrooms before, so I had no idea how much to take. I just kind of gobble them down. I was with some male friends. Their advice was,
hey, take a little more. Have a little more. I'm having a little more.
All of a sudden, I'm in like this entire Lord of the Rings scenario in the woods. And of course, in my mind, I think I'm like this elegant Liv Tyler character, Arwen, but in fact, I'm fucking Frodo with my feet in the dirt, in the woods, and I'm just around, I kept saying to my friends, like, you know what? We just need to, like, live life, And they're like,
yeah, Blair, like you said that 4 times already, okay, bitch?
And things keep just progressing further and further until all of a sudden everything is furry and moving and the trees are coming at me and the plants are coming at me. And like, I don't know if I'm in a movie or a video game. I'm scared. I'm like freaking dodging, ducking, just like ominous sentient wind that's coming at me. I am having a very different trip than everyone else around me. Then my friend makes the choice. He's like, Blair, I
need to tell you something. I'm Jesus.
I'm like, oh my God, I did not think the second coming was gonna be real. I thought that was all hype, dude. I've been praying to Will this whole time. And then I realized in that moment that Mary Poppins was born from shrooms. And I was like, this is incredible. Like one of the greatest contributions artistically in the last century was because of these shrooms that I too am taking. And now I'm with the Son of God. Yes, I have a lot of dirt underneath my toenails, but I don't feel it at that point because all I'm feeling is the love and majesty of the universe. And then at that point, my friend Sarah comes over to me and everyone sort of gathers around and she says,
Blair, I need to tell you something. I brought you here to tell you that you need to grow out your bangs.
And I felt like I had been shot with a rifle. This birthday trip, this whole time, had been disguised and was really just a premeditated coup d'etat. I was like a hermit crab with no shell, defenseless in the dirt. And honestly, I did copy Heidi Klum's bangs, those straight across bangs, and we have very different faces. Okay, hers, extremely angular. Mine, very round. Despite my heartbreak, those things were so freaking bad. Sarah, you're my only real friend and I'll never forget it.
That's just absolutely wild. That's just a great prank, I would say, to have an intervention with shrooms. That sounds quite wild. I would definitely not recommend it for like a serious situations, but definitely for banks, it might be appropriate. That's definitely a wild story to tell. That's a truly unique experience. I just want to say that maybe in the beginning of the Shroom trip, I would guess that you might have temporarily sort of vibrationally left the body, your soul left the body. And then because you were in the town that were sort of like a mystical and sort of like a bit different, had such a unique vibe. And also the connection to the woods that you went into, you might have felt like that your soul left the body and went into a dream realm, what we call astral realm, where you imagined sort of like this Lord of the Rings scenario, this landscape of Lord of the Rings, where these characters are in, these elves and also hobbits, as you described yourself. That's quite a wild experience to have. Must be unique. I actually love Lord of the Rings. I am quite a fan. Not like a huge super fan, but like a normal fan. But yeah, I love the stories. They are great. I read the book Hobbit at least 3 times by now. It's one of my top favorites, definitely. It's a great it's an amazing book. Love it. I never read Lord of the Rings, like the trilogy. I never read it because I saw the movies before the books, and you kind of lose motivation because you gotta know what's going to happen. So nowadays, when we have like a 15-second spam window, I have to be honest, I'm obviously not different. Since the release of TikTok and short content videos, I am no better. I obviously love TikTok. I spend quite a bit of time every day on there. And so I have to be honest, we always think that everybody else is unable to focus. Everybody else has their focus window shortened because of the short video content, but we never, we never address ourselves. And so obviously my, window of being able to focus has also shortened. And so that's a bit of I would say that's a bit of a downgrade because of TikTok. But I have to be honest, I love TikTok. I love the community. I love the feeling, the vibe that there is. I love the fact that you have these small creators that found their bubbles. And I love a lot of creators that are there. And yeah, it's a great platform. Okay, I got a little distracted. I got a little sidetracked. I might have sidetracked a little. But when it comes to the second coming of Jesus, your best bud, one of your male friends, announcing that he's a Jesus, and then your trip shifted, your sort of this astral realm projection shifted, and you felt like you are, witnessing the Son of God and his second coming and being in the presence of Jesus, which is truly beautiful. You felt the presence of the unconditional love, the vibrational presence, energetic presence of unconditional love. That must be truly beautiful feeling. Must have been truly gorgeous to witness. Obviously, a second coming of Jesus is a biblical prophecy, and as such, I don't want to go truly in depth into biblical prophecies. I have a hard time believing everything. Personally, in my personal life, I try to be a bit more critical thinker. I always say that I believe every conspiracy and every prophecy and everything, at least 10%. I try to be open-minded. I don't want to be closed-minded. I don't want to be, a person who just is in an office and lives in a cubicle. I've done that. I've already experienced that in my life. And so I want to be a bit more open-minded. I want to be a bit more... I try to put myself out there, I have my spiritual awakening, and so certain things cannot be denied. I truly believe that there is a more beyond the veil, but some of the prophecies are a bit hard to believe, especially with these, end time prophecies and stuff like that. It's a bit harder for me to get into personally, I just want to say. But nevertheless, I assume that the feeling of the unconditional love must have been truly beautiful. The feeling of second coming of Jesus must have been, amazing. The showering of unconditional love, the vibration of unconditional love must have been absolutely amazing. And so I'm a bit envy. It sounds like a great trip. It sounds like so much fun. Now, with all of this being said, guys, make sure to check out my blog. Everything we talked about, all the spirituality, all of the exciting experiences, wild psychedelic experiences, everything is already written there. There is so much esoteric and mysticism, and you will just love it, guys. You will just love it. I'm definitely certain, so make sure to check it out. Also, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Make sure to smash that like button. Especially, guys, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to do it right now. It truly helps this channel grow, and I am unbelievably grateful for everybody who does so. I love you guys. Also, one last thing that I cannot forget. Make sure to check out the video here. Make sure to check out the video there and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.